Hello everyone, I'm Jessica Blackbird. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Hey you guys, it seems that Britney Spears and her ex-husband Kevin Federline have had words, and then Britney Spears' new husband Sam gave his 2 cents also. All right, according to TMZ, Britney and Sam attack Kevin Federline. How dare you say her kids avoid her? Britney Spears and Sam Asghari went on the attack after Kevin Federline, the father of her 2 children, did an interview saying the 2 teens are avoiding their mom. Look, TMZ, I do not see this as an attack, but an appropriate response. On to the article. Sam went on social media saying there is not validity to his statement regarding the kids distancing themselves, and it is irresponsible to make that statement publicly. The boys are very smart and will be 18 soon to make their own decisions and may eventually realize the tough part was having a father who hasn't worked much in over 15 years as a role model. Britney doubled down. It saddens me to hear that my ex-husband has decided to discuss the relationship between me and my children. As we all know, raising teenage boys is never easy for anyone. It concerns me the fact that the reason is based on my Instagram. It was long before Instagram. I gave them everything. Only one word: hurtful. I'll say it. My mother told me you should give them to their dad. I'm sharing this because I can. Have a good day, folks. Kevin did an interview with the Daily Mail, and the video will appear on ITV this week. He made it clear 16-year-old Sean Preston and 15-year-old Jaden James haven't seen their mom for months, choosing not to attend their wedding, and their decision was intentional. As for why, it seems there are several reasons, one of which is that Britney has been posting lots of nude pics on social media. Although Sam was quick to respond to, she never posted a nude selfie except of her butt. And I read what Sam said, that it is implied nudity, like she covers up her parts, her bits and parts. Kevin really leaned in on the conservatorship and clearly supported the notion. As you recall, Britney had lost custody of both kids and was ordered to undergo random drug testing by the family law judge before the conservatorship was created. And he gave props to Jamie Spears, saying the kids had a lot of questions about it. I don't know that I can answer all of them for them, but I just tried to explain to them that your mom needed help, and the people were in play to try to make that happen, to make it better. He called Jamie a really caring man, adding, when Jamie took over, things got into order. He saved her life. Although he has said in the past he wasn't sure the conservatorship should have lasted 13 years. Well, Sam was irate, referring to the fact Kevin gets child support until the kids turn 18, saying Kevin's gravy train will end soon, which probably explains the timing of these hurtful statements. I do not know him personally and have nothing against him, aside him deciding to vilify my wife. His character is revealed by approval of the cruel 13-year conservatorship, and his loyalty to Jamie indicates his approval at time of its conception as well. Sam went on, things that are now considered normal issues and behavior easily dealt with in therapy or other ways were magnified to justify a 13-year sentence. Well, I read his IG, Instagram, and it said a 13-year prison sentence. I will not comment on this matter except to say I have a job. Sam went all Will Smith in a follow-up saying, but for now, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Well, I agree with Sam. Kevin Federline. Remember, the media was all out after Kevin back in the day when Brittany married him, calling him a loser and, saying that he married her to get closer to her money. And Brittany was very young. I think I talked about this before when she shaved her hair, and she was clearly like going through something. How many young stars, how many young super uber famous people have we seen have breakdowns and were not put into conservatorships? I totally agree, in my opinion, that Kevin was down for the conservatorship at the beginning because Jamie and Kevin knew that it was a guarantee that Brittany would not be in control of her money. In my opinion, Kevin Federline is garbage. I mean, seriously, he is. He agreed with James Spears, per reports, on the initial time of putting her in a conservatorship. But according to reports that I have found on the internet, Kevin was, and I think this Amo Mama is the site. He was getting $20,000 a month in child support from Brittany, but in I think it was 2018, she was paying $20,000 a month for child support. And then Federline requested an increase to $40,000 a month in February of 2018. So Brittany was kind of upset about that because she said that she was already paying for everything. She was paying everything for her kids. That's what she said. But anyway, they came to an agreement, and she started paying $35,000 a month for child support. Now, $35,000 a month is a hell of a lot of money. I mean, what could they possibly need that would cost $35,000 a month? Well, Kevin has other children and he's married now. So I guess that $35,000 a month is to keep him and his family living in the lap of luxury. Not just for the two boys with he and Brittany. That is my opinion. Get a damn job, Kevin. Get a job. This is the first message from Brittany. It says, "It saddens me to hear that my ex-husband has decided to discuss the relationship between me and my children, as well as no, raising teenage boys is never easy for anyone. It concerns me the fact that the reason is based on my Instagram. It was long before Instagram. I gave them everything, only one word, hurtful. I'll say it. My mother told me you should give them to their dad. I'm sharing this because I can. Have a good day, folks." And then her follow-up, "In addition to what I said on my story, as their stepmom says," she's talking about Kevin's wife, "whatever is happening outside this home has nothing to do with this home. I would like to share the door to outside is a token to the white gates I've been kept from for 15 years. The conservatorship has only been over for 8 months. Being able to have cash from the outside world for the first time is extremely enlightening," because remember, people, her dad was in control of everything. "Are we equal now, as in even equality? Remember that the trauma and insults that come with fame and this business not only affect me, but my children as well. I'm only human and I've done my best. I honestly would like to share my 2 cents. I daringly would like for the Federlines to watch the Big Booty video. Other artists have made much worse when their children were extremely young." Yeah, that's true. Definitely. Very true. And so her husband, Sam, he goes on to say, I can't see the first part, but he says that Brittany hasn't posted any nudes except of her butt, which is quite modest these days. All other posts were implied nudity, which can be seen in any ad for lotion or soap. There's no validity to his statement regarding the kids distancing themselves, and it is irresponsible to make that statement publicly. The boys are very smart and will be 18 soon to make their own decisions and may eventually realize the tough part was having a father who hasn't worked much in over 15 years as a role model. Kevin's gravy train will end soon, which probably explains the timing of these hurtful statements. I do not know him personally and have nothing against him, aside him choosing to vilify my wife. His character is revealed by approval of the cruel 13-year conservatorship, and his loyalty to Jamie indicates his approval at time of its conception as well. He's talking about the conservatorship. Things that are now considered normal issues and behavior easily dealt with therapy or other ways were magnified to justify a 13-year prison sentence. Anyone approving of it is wrong or benefiting from it somehow. I will not comment on this matter again, except to say I have a job. Remember, TMZ did not put the word prison in there for some reason. Then another post, he said, I wish him the best and hope he has a more positive outlook in the future for benefit of all involved. But for now, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Go ahead, Sam. Tell him like it is. I totally agree. Yeah, I think that it is very strategic, the way that Kevin is coming out doing these interviews now. Let's see where it all goes. Let me know what you think. I think he's a damn loser and he really should get a job. Okay, you guys, let's talk about it in the comments. See you there. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.